We welcome you to Noche and Beyond. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. They've got Maxwell. Rose is out there with Smart. Then it's Weber. Inside, Embry. The shot missing. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Now the pass to Curry. Hayward against Rose. Here's Strus. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
New York shooting their first free throws of the night.
Three shots.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Now here's Rose. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here is Rose. Embry, he's guarded by Ewing. Embry doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
New York ball.
And the Knicks with possession. Hayward outside, puts up a three, and the Knicks miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embry. Martin with the block. Here's Strus, guarded by Smart. Pass to Hayward. There's the triple, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Out to the right wing. Curry against Webber. Over Curry. And again, it's Vancouver missing. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Curry passes to Strus. And here's Hayward from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Curry. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb, averaging about 15 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Now here's Curry. A tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. For the 3. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
To the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
look at some of the numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's Maxwell. They need this. Fry, good.
I'll tell you, he's going to sneak in on you. Channing Frye is a crafty offensive rebounder.
Smith outside. And Hayward the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Goes up the baseline. Rose gets the bucket.
Well, this guy is such a strong decision maker. Derrick Rose with the mid-range jumper. Yes, that's in my bag as well.
Curry against Rose. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Martin. Got a piece of it. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Vancouver. 15-point game. Pass to Maxwell. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Back to Hayward. It's blocked.
What anticipation by Channing Frye. Measures it up and sends it back.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So for the Knicks, Morris Diaz checked in for Martin. Robert Covington comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Rose in for Curry. Wagner's checked in for Vancouver. Rob. Rose against Rose. To the paint. Wagner. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Passes it to Diaw. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's the screen, and it's Rose penetrating and finished off by Rose.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Now here's Rose. To the middle, knocked loose, stolen by Smart. The pass to Leitner, jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. The Knicks leading by 11. Outside Rose. Kicks to Smith. Pass to Covington. Fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Grizzlies shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Vancouver working the ball around now. Smart deciding where to go with it. With the drive. The lead now in single digits.
Do you ever notice the physicality? That's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game. He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Now here's Covington. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well. Rose dishes to Smith, and stolen by Frye. He kicks it to Smart. to the right side. Wagner passes to Leitner. Covington with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Diaw. Up and in on the way.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Leitner. Got a hand on it. With 1 on the clock. That shot off. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for New York. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, you hear it a lot, keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Boris Diaw is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Ewing. And it's Rose. And it's Strus in at the 2-guard. The Knicks leading by 10. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ewing's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pritchard passes to Chapman. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Rose. Shot clock at 5. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. High post shot. And it's blocked by Covington. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Second, the Knicks.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Strus. Here's Covington. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Covington's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Pritchard. Rose with the block. Diaw finds Rose. Here's Strus. The 3-pointer off the mark. Vancouver trails by 15. And Doris, we saw with the bubble how jarring a long break can be before the playoffs.
Well, we certainly hope the bubble was a once-in-a-lifetime event for the NBA. The one thing you're thrilled about, Kevin, was that they were able to eventually crown a champion.
And the basket by Diaw. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A different look for New York. Martin's checked in for Diaw. And Curry subbed in for Robert Covington. Maxwell is checked in for the Grizzlies. Rose comes in for Pritchard. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low, Embry. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And Rose, always aggressive coming off those screens, forced the defense to contain him and drops it off for the nice assist.
Curry passes to Martin. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Over in the corner, Rose, Embry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now here's Rose. Not a lot of room. Ewing dishes to Curry. And finished off by Martin.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Embry. And Ewing with the block. Outside, Martin. Rose with the block. They set the pick. Puts it up from 15. That one goes in. Rose has got his third basket of the night.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Curry against Rose. Curry kicks to Rose. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Knicks lead, 37.
Passes it to Weber. Vancouver working the ball around now. Rose, that's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. The pass to Martin. It's blocked. Rose with the ball. He's got 8. Right wing. Six to shoot. And Ewing with the block. Here's Strus. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Weber. And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, stolen by Weber. Here's Maxwell, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Who wants a t-shirt? Your Knicks City Dancer. Who's coming onto the court? Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Derrick Rose. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
New York leading by 12. Curry with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 17 points for Gordon Hayward.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Here's Maxwell. The rebound by Ilgauskas. The Knicks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
First half, 2 minutes.
Curry passes to Martin. Over Leitner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And that one falls for Martin. Pritchard, he's checked in for Rose. And so he makes both from the line. Vancouver trails by 17. Outside, Smart. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Leitner. Kicks it to Smart. Vancouver working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxwell. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Curry, and there's the drive.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Maxwell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Ilgauskas. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
Two.
Free throw good, Maxwell. Boris Diaz checked in for Martin. And so he hits both. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Passes to Hayward from deep. That one's not going to go. Vancouver trails by 17. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, pretty much the last big man you want to foul in the NBA. Fry is a tremendous free throw shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
The Knicks making a switch here. Covington's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Wagner's checked in, and both free throws good for Fry.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Smith finds Covington. Three-pointer, Hayward scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
29.
Outside, Smart. Good on the three-point shot. Smart's got 6.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last three go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
Smith dishes to Covington. Three-pointer, Hayward, and again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the pass to Leitner. The shot, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Knicks lead by 18. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we could only beat ourselves.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Looking at the Knicks, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait till next year.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Vancouver, who they've got? We've got Weber. Marcus Smart is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Maxwell. Back to Rose. Curry with the steal. It's Martin on the wing.
New York foul. Patrick Ewing. That's his second personal.
Vancouver trails by 18. Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Martin the pass to Curry, and they pick up 2. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry with the steal. Here's Strus. Kept alive. Out to Hayward. Another shot. No good off the front iron. Vancouver trails by 20. Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Curry finds Hayward. Here's Strus. Shoots the three. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Strus has got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
34.
Vancouver working the ball around now. Hayward on the wing. To the inside. Martin. Here's Ewing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ewing's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Rose against Ewing. Embry. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Curry. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Inside, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Outside Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Maxwell. There's the dish to Rose. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Rose is checked in for Curry. Both free throws good from Rose.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Weber with it. He's picked up by Ewing. Outside Rose. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Martin. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Knicks ball.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Rose. 4 on the shot clock.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
On pass to Hayward. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Maxwell. Embry. He's guarded by Ewing. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game for the Knicks. Ilgauskas comes in for Ewing. And Boris Diaw is subbed for Martin. Channing Frye's checked in for Vancouver. Wagner comes in for Maxwell. Rose against Rose. Takes it inside. Rose with the block.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the basket by Diop. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Rose passes to Hayward. Rose with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Outside Rose. Pass to Strus. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to the away team.
Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. You look at Vancouver. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. Vancouver trails by 21. There's the pick. Rose goes in, and the dunk by Rose.
Now, this guy's starting to rediscover that athleticism. What about that finish and flush?
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Rose, following the score by Derrick Rose. Connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 26.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
70-48. Timeout, away team. Your Knicks City Dancer.
So both teams making some changes here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Fry. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Here's Ilgauskas after Vancouver got the three-pointer. And here's Covington from the arc. That one doesn't go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Now, here's Rose. He averages about 5 points a game. No good from outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Fry. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Diaw, the pass to Rose. And here's Covington. Outside Rose. To the middle. Ilgauskas. Good. Ilgauskas has got his first 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
New York's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Covington finds Rose. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Smith missing. Vancouver trails by 21. Fry passes to Pritchard. Here's Leitner, defended by Covington. The pass to Wagner. Here's Fry. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action after this word.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do.
Screen coming.
Fine. Pick coming. Hey, knock that down.
Rebound. Switch.
Yeah, son. Sure they're no.
That's what the
Yo, set it up.
Right here.
Give mine.
Get off
Take
me.
that strong.
Get through.
Oh, yeah, you can't guard me.
And one. What's the roll?
Kick it out.
Over it.
I'm open right here.
Stay there. Knock this
Pop
in,
it.
baby. Step out.
Corner. Hey, you in.
Oh, hit that.
You got double. Back.
You're flush that.
Here we go. Attack.
Oh, foul.
Grab it.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back. Catch him. Ready. We'll be back in just a moment. And the Magic start out with a ball. A look at the Pistons starting group. Mike Conley out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Davis in at the power forward position. Outside Porter. And the three off target. Grant outside. Pass to Wade. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
Grant against Davis. Here's Pierce. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 5. The three, James. Rebounded by the Pistons. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Almost a block a game for his career. Wade has never been shy challenging shots.
James against DeRozan.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And that one's good from Conley.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
And there's James from the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Conley. Takes the three. That one is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's James on the wing. Here's Noah. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Pass to DeRozan.
At the line for the Pistons, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Conley.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
And Conley drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. He takes it in. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Conley's got 7 points.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
And there's James from the arc. And another miss by Orlando.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Porter, the pass to Porzingis. DeRozan outside. The three. Fires in the triple.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, you're 4 on 7. Fans, you're 4 on 7.
And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. Second is Anthony Davis.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Back to James. Right wing. Grant, the pass to James. Clock at 6. To the inside. Pierce gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Deflected, and he stays with it. DeRozan outside. Right side, Porter. It's stolen by James. Here's Noah. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Detroit. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Conley. There's the block. Here's Pierce. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pass to Wade. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And he lobs it up to the rim. And here's Conley. Porzingis sets a screen. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 9 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4 on 7. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4 on 7.
A line change here for Orlando.
407 dance team.
The Pistons leading. Here's Sprewell. 8 points in his last time out. It's Wiggins on the wing. From about 19. Misses off the left iron.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Wood to the middle. It's picked off. Pass to Bailey. Over Green. Bailey's shot is off. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Cousins against Wood. Here's Arenas. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Irving with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
Here's Arenas. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
At the line for the Pistons, A.C. Green. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Pass to Dantley. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Now here's Green. Wood outside. 1 minute left in the first. Here's Arenas from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Fires it. Irving, no good. Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Arenas. Another 3 for Detroit.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Here's Cousins. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
That's a money spot for Cousins. He is comfortable from the mid-range.
Out left to the wing. Here's Arenas. And the Pistons, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dantley. Rebounded by Green.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Wood. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeMarcus Cousins.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for Detroit, Christian Wood. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Wood hits them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Dantley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Your 407.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, the Pistons have been rolling along.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Michael Porter out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Porzingis in at the center spot. Now here's Conley. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point. Something to keep an eye on. Noah, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Davis finds DeRozan. To the left side wing. Here's Conley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Conley. And Conley drops them both. A challenging stretch for Orlando here. James outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
And here's Porter outside. Drops in the 3.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's James. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And here's Porter outside. They get it back. Here's Davis. And finally, they hit one. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Wade. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Conley. James with the rebound.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Noah. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Guys, you know what I like about Noah? His entire career, it's been about defense. Defense, defense, defense.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Detroit has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Outside Conley. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
And our teams tonight, Grant, battling for playoff seedings. It doesn't get more intense than this when you're talking about regular season action.
And you know, B, I really like this. These regular season games, teams getting ready for the postseason, that playoff atmosphere, ooh, gets me excited. So much fun to watch.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Conley. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Conley's got 16.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Pierce. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And James gets it to go.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Right side Conley. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down.
The Magic making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Woods checked in. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Conley. Knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 19.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Wade. James with the ball. He's guarded by Porter. Yes, it's good.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Conley on the attack. Who poked away? Cousins with the steal. James outside. Here's Wade. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Davis has got his third basket on the night right there.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Fans, your 407. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
And let's see which teams have been unwavering at the free throw line since the All-Star break. The fourth spot held by Detroit.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Cousins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
As much as today's game is being played on the perimeter, it's good to see Cousins attacking inside.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Outside Irving. Pass to Danley. Powell outside. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Wiggins outside. And it's Irving with a rebound. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Offensive board. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to Arenas. Back to Wiggins. Free throw line jumper. Good. Wiggins got 4 points this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Irving for 3.
Latrell Sprewell, his first, third team foul.
A minute 37 left to play in the second quarter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And the Pistons shooting 56% today. Pass to Wood. Here's Arenas. Lets the three fly. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Powell against Green. Powell passes to Irving. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Arenas from downtown, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Irving. Here's Danley. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Blocked! Here's Sprewell. He's guarded by Irving. Wiggins for 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Well, the Magic shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Irving. Here's Danley. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for Detroit. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, they clearly have the edge when you compare the two teams. But if they don't put forth the effort, the trap is set. I'm sure Coach will be all over them preaching that same thing.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Detroit Pistons.
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Grant in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Conley using his post moves to get the 2 points. Conley's got 21 points in the game.
We know what Conley can do as a playmaker, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Pass to Wade. Back to Grant. And here's James. 4-3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
3 shots.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. So it's Detroit now. Now here's Conley. 21 points in the game. Sends it home from 3-point land. Porter's got 11 points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Wade. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the basket by DeRozan.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
To the left wing. Here's Noah. Back to Grant. Over to the wing. Here's James. Misses off the right iron. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Porter finds Conley. DeRozan for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Inside. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Props to Noah for seeing his man wide open.
Here's DeRozan. Again, the miss by DeRozan. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Wade. And there's the drive. No good. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Detroit has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Davis misses. And for the Magic, they're shooting only 35% so far. Takes a step back. Pass to James. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Pierce. And the shot's good.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
DeRozan, left side. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. To the wing, right side. Here's Wade. Denied by DeRozan. And he's able to get it back. And that one is stopped right through.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
From deep, Conley. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 6 assists in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
The shot by James, no good. The Pistons have gone 6 for 9 in the half. DeRozan outside. Right side, Conley. The 3 is up. And the Pistons, another 3.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Wade. Grant outside. Stolen by Davis. And they get it back. And again, it's Detroit. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Drains the triple.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. And that one drops for him.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right.
The Pistons making a switch here. And now we'll look at the leaderboard to see who has been racking up the most steals in the second half of the season. Well, you look at Cousins, active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals.
You try to avoid a defender like him. Since the break, he's been picking everyone's pockets.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
Andrew Wiggins.
Irving finds Powell. Back to Irving. Pass to Dantley. Here's Bailey. Denied by DeRozan. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Wiggins. Again, the Pistons score.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Wiggins outside. 1:46 left in the third. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
2 shots.
And Wiggins drops them both. 1:44 left in the third. Irving, the pass to Cousins. And here is Irving. To the right side. Pass to Powell. 4 on the clock. There's a screen. Fires, high post. Oh, DeRozan with the block. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Arenas. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Cousins.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-5 run. Out to the wing. Here's Arenas. Nails it from 3. 17 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Dantley. And stolen by Wood. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Dantley. Hounded by Wiggins. The shot by Dantley, no good. Here's Arenas. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Detroit building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the...
And your 407.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it.
There you go. Oh, wow. Yo, AD. Coming. And 1. Grab that, Cummings. T-Wayne. T-Wayne. Watch that shooter. Get that.
Take a break.
Wiggins!
Watch Grant at the arc!
Oh, say does that stop?
And great. The out. Comes in. Could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. O'Neal is out there with Smith. Then it's Ball. Then it's Paul George. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. On deep. They get it again.
And that huge frame of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Now, here is George. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And stolen by Howard. Here's Robinson. Sabonis' screen on Ball. Granger misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. On the wing, Granger. Passes it to Finley. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is O'Neal over Sabonis. O'Neal misses.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Howard. Rebound by Smith.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. just clanked it.
The second chance effort. A nice shot by George.
Paul George outworking the defense that time, beating his man and a couple others to the board.
Granger outside. Finley the pass to Granger. Lets the three fly, and that one is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now here's Granger. 26 points for him last game again. And another miss by Denver. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Giddey. O'Neal kicks to Ball. Shaq with a screen on Robinson. Back to O'Neal. Over Sabonis. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Ball.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
I have a question for you.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's Robinson, top of the key. Granger against Ball. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Nice shot by Smith.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And there's the pass to Granger. Cranes the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Drills it from outside.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
It's taken away by Smith. Pass to O'Neal. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. O'Neal hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Billups. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Parrish over Lucas. And it's blocked. Fultz against Billups. And here's Shaq. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And love the mindset of Fultz. If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence.
And it's blocked.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now, here's Hart. Bogut sets a screen for Billups.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Markelle Fultz. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he does a great job of just attacking the glass, really determined to track it down.
Anticipation, when it comes to rebounding, that can separate elite ones from average ones.
Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for O'Neal. And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Fultz the pass to Baylor. Rebounded by Bogut. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Billups. Bogut sets a screen for Billups. Off target with his 3. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Lucas kicks to Ginobili.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Right side Robinson. Murray against Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Parrish. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Hart. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact. He's on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft, and not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Warriors leading by 4. Ginobili outside. Robinson a screen on Billups. Fultz kicks to Baylor. Fultz looking around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now, here's Hart. Baylor defending. Pass to Hart. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Parrish with it. Robinson picks him up. No coverage that time. Phillips has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the wing right side. To the paint. And Robinson that time on the assist from Fultz. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
For 3, Murray. And the 3 ball is good. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He was all alone on that one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside Baylor. Pass to Fultz. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's all tied in Denver. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
The Nuggets shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Smith is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ball. And it's Giddey in at the 2-guard spot. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside, Ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the pass to Finley. Stolen by George. Jumps up. And George with the stop.
This Paul George showing how dominant he can be as a two-way player.
Robinson kicks to Granger. Sabonis sets the pick for Granger. And it's Granger with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Howard kicks to Robinson. Takes a 3. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's a screen. Ball with it. Robinson picks him up. Excellent D that time from Robinson. For Denver, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's the steal. Ball against Howard. Again, Ball missing.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Granger outside. And Denver again with the bucket.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jump.
Ball against Granger. Ball, the pass to Robinson. And here is Ball. Shot clock at 6. And Granger with the block. Finley the pass to Howard. Dishes to Granger. Now Finley. 14 points from him the last game again.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Down low. And it's sent back by George.
Well, George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
On the wing, George. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Finley can't get it to go. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Cincinnati.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Warriors making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Warriors substitution.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Granger kicks to Sabonis. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Smith. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. The Nuggets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Warriors trail by 3. Ball with it. And Granger picks him up defensively. Ball feeling it out a bit. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Basket good.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
Granger outside. Driving the lane. That one no good. Shaq with some nice D.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ball dishes to George. Back to Shaq. Golden State moving the ball around. Inside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Robinson against Ball. Howard with a clean look. And another miss by Denver.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Juwan Howard. Josh Hart comes in for Michael Finley. Murray's checked in for Robinson. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Danny Granger. Lucas is checked in for the Warriors. Fultz comes in for Ball. Billups against Fultz. He goes up again. Here's Shaq. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
That's good from O'Neal. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's Ginobili. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Here's Fultz. Now the feed to O'Neal. Yep, it counts. Shaq's got 11.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
2 minutes
The
remaining.
three from Billups.
2 minutes.
On the rebound goes to the Warriors. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Lucas slams it in.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Billups. Lets it go with the three. The three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Fultz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
And it's Lucas with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Shaq. Parrish grabs the board. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Here's Hart. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Yeah, it's better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The shot is good by Baylor.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Parrish with the screen on Fultz. Here's Billups. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Lucas.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And it's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
The shot is good by Baylor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half. You've both experienced being the top 2 players on your respective teams.
That's generous. Oh, you're saying that Kobe and Big Shot Rob were better than you, right?
No, I was talking about you, Kenny.
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Warriors.
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Juwan Howard is out there with Finley. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. To the wing on the left. Outside Howard. Hands it from downtown.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Ball against Granger. Denver grabs the miss.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball with it. Robinson picks him up. Ball against Robinson. Here's George. Denver grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Granger. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Sabonis sets the pick for Howard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here is Smith. Sabonis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Finley. Back to Robinson. Granger outside. The turnaround jumper. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Warriors leading by 3. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. The Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. The pass to Robinson. Now Howard. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 6 points for Howard.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Granger. Howard with it. 6 points for him. Sabonis sets the pick for Howard. 6 on the shot clock for the lead. Warriors with the rebound. Smith on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. George looking over the floor. Here's O'Neal. Shaq can't get that one to fall. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
To the inside. Robinson for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by Ball. Shaq with it, and Granger picks him up defensively. Here's Giddey. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Granger outside, passes it to Finley. Buries the long-range jumper. Finley's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
I said, who wants a t-shirt? Who makes some noise? please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
In a moment now to see the numbers for Bogut. His last 10 games, 12th in steals, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And the basket by Ginobili.
Well, years of experience come into play, not only here, but overseas. Ginobili with perfect rhythm on the catch and shoot.
From deep, Phillips, and again, Denver with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And he's good on the three ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Murray. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Going inside over Ginobili. Murray, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And now a 6-point Warrior lead. Outside Phillips. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. He's off on that one. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Fultz finds Robinson. Back to Fultz. Latre drills the three-pointer. Fultz has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Phillips. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Murray, the pass to Phillips. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Baylor, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Up top, Hart. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
He lobs it up. It's stolen by Bogut. Now here's Hart. He started closer. Got that one up quick. Phillips has got 19 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Fultz. Phillips with the block, and he's able to get it back. Ginobili with the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Stolen by Ginobili. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
There's 12 minutes.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got ball. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Smith. Then it's Paul George. And it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Ball against Granger. And the pass to Howard. He dishes it to Robinson. To take the lead. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Outside, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
For 3.
Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Granger passes to Sabonis. Back to Granger. And Ball with the block. And he stays with it. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 4. Smith the pass to George. George missing again.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Robinson kicks to Sabonis. 7-foot shot. Unable to get that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
George with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
3-pointer, Granger. Another miss by Granger.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
The loudest, craziest fans are gonna get a t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans! Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers!
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Howard, the pass to Sabonis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Ball. That shot off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Robinson passes to Sabonis. And Ball with the block. Pass to Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Sinks the triple.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's George. Denver able to drain the 3. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Robinson. Passes to Finley. Sabonis kicks to Howard. Offline with his three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Check his screen on Robinson. Giddey the pass to O'Neal. He sinks the 11-footer.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Robinson. Ball against Granger. Looking to get back on track here. Count the basket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Love to see PG getting into that zone. Committed to find the points.
The pass to Finley. Granger outside. That three off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Shaq is screen on Granger. Ball kicks to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Granger. Right side Sabonis. Robinson for three. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Robinson. There's Ball with the three. And they'll get another chance. And the dunk by O'Neal.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
It's T-shirt bonanza time! Make some noise if you want one! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer!
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shaq.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Outside, Sabonis. He kicks to Robinson.
Golden State foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Phillips against Fultz. Phillips passes to Robinson. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Here's Finley. Sabonis at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got 4 assists now tonight.
Timeout for Golden State. What section is the loudest? I said, what section is the loudest? Okay, who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer!
And it's Fultz with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Smith with a screen on Phillips. It's tipped. Giddey the pass to Smith. Kicks to Fultz. Here's Giddey. He's guarded by Howard. 5 to shoot. Feeds to O'Neal. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Howard dishes to Phillips. Sabonis' screen on Fultz. Sabonis inside. Guarded by Fultz. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And Shaq with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Fultz against Phillips. Shoots from the right block. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Sabonis. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now, here's George. Passes it to O'Neal. Here's Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Fultz. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the end.